Hi everybody, we finally got the rest of the yard mowed, and I mowed this bank back here yesterday, and I'm so glad I did, because this was it was really tall in different places, so you had to go pretty slow, and you know, it's just difficult to get in the groove when you've been not as active, you know, all winter. So, but one thing I am glad of, I'm glad that I walked. I really am, because I thought my legs would feel worse, you know, and start that burning and stuff. They really haven't. One time today, I thought they were going to do it, and I took a break, sat down for about 10 minutes, drank some water, and I didn't have much problems with them. I'll probably be a little sore in the morning, but, you know, I need the exercise. I need to lose some weight, so this will do it for you. So let's look at it. It looks really good. I'll need to weed eat. It's not really that bad right now, but it will be. They grow pretty fast. This is the worst thing to mow right here, is this big old bank. Well, I got it looking good. Thank goodness for my Honda self-propelled mower. It did really well. And the push mower did, I mean the ride mower actually did, it ran real good. You know, I changed the oil in both of them, and so it ran real good. It did a good job. It could stand to have a sharper blade, but I used to be able to, when there was a tree right here, you can see some flowers starting to try to grow. That bunch right there. When there was a tree here, I used to bring the ride mower back in the day before I had hernias and stuff, and I would lift that thing up and lean it against the tree to work on it, to work on anything to do underneath it. Obviously I can't pick up that much weight these days, but I used to be able to lift, you know, quite a bit of weight, because I did that pretty much for a living. Oh, I see a little place right now that we missed. I'm gonna have to pull it up with my hand. Just this one little place, but it's looking pretty good. It's a little clumpy here and there, but let's see. I can't stand this. Let's just pull that up. Make me feel better. There, now it's been mowed. I'll probably try to try to do something with these vines. I fight them things every year. You just can't kill them. I've tried everything to kill them. I usually just cut them at the bottom, and then when they die, I'll pull them off the wall, because they'll get in that mortar. The little things like roots or whatever that they hold on with, they'll get in that mortar and you know, degrade it. There's the grape hyacinths. I thought they might be here. Aren't they pretty? Nice to see a few flowers. I don't know if I can get it like that. That looks good. That way. I can't see it good, but I know that would make a better picture. And these smell so good. They actually do look like little grapes. It's not wanting to focus on it. See that? Yeah, I'll need to weed eat all this here. Right over here. Needs weed eated. It looks, for weeds or whatever they are, they actually kind of look nice. See what I mean? They almost look like a little succulent or something, but they're not. That's little leaves. But they'll grow taller. I thought I'd just walk around. My legs are a little rubbery right now. We just got done about 20 minutes ago. I got my walking in today. I'll Probably walk 2 or 3 miles easy all over this yard. It was so tall in some places it didn't mow it that great, but I couldn't go over everything. There's a groundhog down there. So that's where Bob went. Just went in those trees. I think the rabbits took over Bob's burrow, or whatever you call them. It's in that bush, because I see the rabbits going in there now. They're like, hey, get out of here. We're taking over this joint. And Bob, I guess he's gone over here in these little woods. That's what I was thinking he might do. I don't know if I can see him now once he's gone in there. I need to do something around these trees. I let it get out of hand last year. But the wind feels great. It's not that warm out here, really. I mean, it's like 62 or something like that. And that breeze, but that helped mowing for me not to feel, you know, or get it sweaty and tired. But I went back over this back here. It looks great now. It was all clumpy, like, you know, kind of like, well, you can't tell too much back here, but it just, you know, kind of rolls over it if it's too tall. See these tulips are coming out, blooming. I have to keep an eye on them, take some pictures, because they don't last real long. I don't know if I can see down in there. You see down in there? It's moving too much. Well, that is a bright red. See down in there? They're wanting to come out. Here's some flowers. Look, here's a bee. These are flowers like I showed you over there at the stump. They come up every year. Look at this little fella. Good to see a bee. Friend of the gardener. Here's some coming up. And all these. There's a few more up there. I planted a bunch of seeds around this last year and they didn't, a lot of them didn't grow. Of course, these come up every year. I'm afraid to grab anything without my gloves on because I keep getting thorns. I think there's a few thorns on that right there. I need to pull it up. But these are something that I planted, but they coming out too far, so they'll get probably mowed over. There's some way out in the yard over there. Is there not more of these going to come up than that? I hope so. Only one? Huh. They got mowed over one year. I think it was last year. Or maybe it was a year before. They come back though, but there should be more than that over here. There should be about as many as there is over there. Oh, it's good to hear the birds. Now I need to start working, you know, we'll be doing the yard, of course, regularly. But I need to start on my beds over here. Just a little bit at a time, whip them into shape. That lettuce that's left over there, I'm sure it's bitter by now. Let it grow too long, it'll get bitter. So I'll throw it in the compost over here. Hadn't showed my compost in a while. I swept the garage some the other day and got the there was a grass impacted in underneath the ride mower. I pulled it all out and threw it in here. You see a few eggs and stuff. But I can guarantee you, down in here, you can see how dark that is. I don't know if you can see it good or not. That'll be the best soil you ever saw. What I'm thinking of doing is, I'll probably have to pull this up. You know, get the twist ties off of it and just lift this up, and then I'll get my shovel and get all the dirt out and put it in something, and then whatever's on top I'll leave, and then just push it back down and put more cable ties or whatever they call them, put some back on it. But I guarantee you there's quite a bit of excuse me, wonderful soil in there, and I'll use that for my garden. I wouldn't want to put it on any plants inside or anything because it probably has some different types of bugs in it, you know. Probably, I would imagine there'd be a lot of worms in it though. But this bed's not too bad. It won't take long to get this one cleaned up. This one looks kind of bad, but that stuff it pulls up so easy because that soil's loose. I'll probably take my this out and just set it aside to clean this. It'll be hard to get any of it out of the mesh, the bird netting.